In a world where tradition meets modern destiny, the union of two towering figures, Baron Trump and Princess Leonor of Spain, becomes more than just a wedding. It transforms into a spectacle that captures the imagination of millions. Today, we take you inside every breathtaking moment of this grand fairy tale ceremony. The morning of the ceremony begins with the sound of church bells echoing across the old city, announcing to the world that something extraordinary is about to unfold. Crowds line the boulevards, waving flags of both Spain and the United States, creating a sea of red, white, blue, and gold. Each arriving guest is met with the flash of cameras and the roar of anticipation. Inside the palace grounds, security is tight but discreet, allowing the majesty of the day to shine above all else. Foreign leaders, aristocrats from across Europe, Hollywood icons, and global influencers descend upon the venue in a procession of gleaming cars and carriages. Each arrival is an event in itself, as spectators whisper and cheer at every recognizable face. The Trump family enters in deliberate fashion, Donald and Melania maintaining their signature presence, Ivanka radiating elegance, and the younger generation displaying poise beyond their years. Opposite them, Spain's royal family embodies old-world grace. King Felipe and Queen Letizia, dignified and serene, greet their guests with measured warmth. The air is charged with more than ceremony. It feels like a meeting of worlds, where American modernity and European tradition converge under one gilded roof. When the first notes of the organ fill the hall, the room falls completely silent. All eyes turn toward the grand doors as they swing open, revealing Princess Leonor framed in golden light. Her gown is not simply a dress. It's a masterpiece of royal design. Crafted by Spain's most celebrated couturiers, it features hand-embroidered patterns symbolizing peace, unity, and strength, motifs drawn from centuries of Iberian history. The train of her gown flows endlessly behind her, carried by young attendants in traditional dress. Her tiara, once worn by Queen Sofia, catches the light, a dazzling crown that reflects her lineage and destiny. A soft veil trails over her shoulders, adding an ethereal glow as she begins her slow walk down the aisle. Every step is measured, every glance intentional. Guests rise to their feet, some audibly gasping at the sight. Cameras zoom in to capture her composure. Though young, Leonor radiates the confidence of someone born to lead. Her family watches with pride, their emotions clear on their faces. This is more than a bridal entrance. It's a symbolic procession of Spain's future queen, marrying not just as a woman, but as a sovereign-to-be stepping firmly into the pages of history. At the altar, Baron Trump commands attention even before Leonor reaches him. Dressed in a custom ceremonial suit, it's cut sharp and regal. He looks every bit the modern prince, even without a title. His height gives him an undeniable presence, towering above those around him. Yet his expression carries surprising calm. Observers note the subtle gestures, the way he adjusts his cufflinks, the measured breaths he takes, the brief, composed nods to guests seated nearby. It is a balance of restraint and readiness, as though he understands the gravity of the moment. He's not just a groom, he's a Trump, representing an American dynasty that is as controversial as is influential, and yet, standing in a centuries-old European palace, Barron's figure seems to bridge two worlds, the brash confidence of New York and the solemn grandeur of Madrid. As Leonor approaches, his posture shifts slightly. Shoulders back, head lifted, eyes softened. This isn't the image of a teenager in the public's periphery. This is the unveiling of a man stepping into a role no one could have predicted. Partner to a future queen, part of a union destined to redefine international attention. The officiant's voice carries to the vaulted ceilings, a solemn harmony of languages intertwining. Spanish, English, and Latin. Each word feels weighted, resonating with centuries of tradition while embracing the modern union at hand. The vows are not merely promises between two individuals, they're commitments witnessed by the world. Princess Leonor speaks with clarity and conviction, her voice echoing to the hall as she pledges loyalty, love, and unity. Barron responds in kind, his deep, steady tone surprising many who have rarely heard him speak publicly. The hall falls still, as if pausing to absorb the gravity of the exchange. When the rings are presented, they gleam with symbolism. Leonor's ring, crafted from Spanish gold, is inset with diamonds passed down through generations of queens. Barron's ring, sleek and modern, features an engraving of intertwined initials, a mark of personal devotion within layers of ceremony. The moment arrives. Their hands join. The final words are spoken, and a hush sweeps across the room. Then the declaration, husband and wife. Applause erupts, some guests dabbing at tears, others rising to their feet in celebration. Their kiss seals more than a marriage. It seals an alliance of legacies. The palace doors open to a jubilant spectacle. A horse-drawn carriage awaits, its polished wood and gilded details gleaming under the afternoon sun. Leonor and Barron step inside as the crowd surges with excitement. Cheers echo through the city's streets. Confetti flutters from balconies, and church bells toll in rhythm to the procession. The carriage rolls slowly, flanked by royal guards on horseback, their uniforms resplendent in gold and scarlet. Children wave miniature flags, their voices rising in joyous chants. Elderly spectators cross themselves as the couple passes, blessing the union with reverence. It feels as though the entire nation has paused to witness this singular moment. When night falls, the celebration shifts indoors. The banquet hall dazzles with candlelight reflecting off crystal chandeliers. The tables groan with abundance roasted meats, seafood delicacies, and desserts crafted with artistry. The centerpiece, a wedding cake so tall it nearly brushes the ceiling, layered with white fondant and shimmering gold leaf. Music fills the air as the couple takes their first dance, moving gracefully under a canopy of twinkling lights. Guests join in laughter, song, and dance, weaving a tapestry of cultures and traditions that celebrate not just a union, but a promise of unity. As the revelry fades into the night, reflections begin. This wedding is more than a celebration. It is a crossroads of history. Princess Leonor, destined to ascend the Spanish throne, has chosen a partner from beyond her nation's borders. Barron Trump, son of one of America's most polarizing figures, now finds himself bound to a European monarchy. Together, they stand as a bridge between Old World tradition and New World influence. Speculation swirls. What will this union mean for Spain's monarchy? For the Trump legacy? For international relations? Some view it as symbolic, an alliance of cultures in an era of division. Others see it as a powerful statement that love, destiny, and global influence can merge into a single path forward. Yet, beyond politics and speculation lies something simpler. In the smiles exchanged, the whispers shared, and the subtle gestures captured by watchful cameras, Barron and Leonor reveal a human truth. They are two young people choosing each other amid the weight of history and the gaze of millions. This moment, grand and golden, will be remembered not just as a wedding, but as the spark of a legacy, one that may ripple through generations to come. As the night draws to a close, the world reflects on what it has just witnessed, a grand fairy tale brought to life, where modern politics and royal tradition entwine under one roof. Barron Trump and Princess Leonor, two names forever bound in the storybooks of history. Thank you for watching this royal spectacle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more unforgettable stories.